Okay, this is what the original ROEX identity looked like, and this is where the rebrand ended up. So ROEX builds AI-powered audio tools that help musicians and producers mix, master and improve their tracks faster. So the challenge here wasn't to just make the brand look better, it was also to make it feel as advanced as the product already was. So ROEX sits in the space between music, audio engineering and intelligent software. They've got creator-facing tools like AutoMix and MixCheck Studio, and they also have a more technical side through their audio API and SDK. So this wasn't a brief about chasing trends or trying to make it look futuristic for the sake of it. The real brief was to create a stronger master brand, something that felt more premium, something more modular and more credible to engineers and artists, and also flexible enough to stretch across multiple tools and touch points without falling apart. The original identity wasn't bad, it was just not doing enough. It felt functional but not especially ownable. It looked clean but not particularly memorable. Because if the product is advanced but the branding feels visually modest, people tend to underrate the whole thing. So this became the problem to solve. How do you make a brand feel more advanced without making it feel over-designed? I started exploring the symbol, different type directions and how far the modular logic could actually go before it started to feel gimmicky. And this is usually the part that people don't see. It's not one perfect idea arriving all at once. It's a lot of testing, rejecting, simplifying, and pushing things just far enough to see what actually holds up. Some directions looked too generic, some felt too cold. Eventually I got to the point where the symbol itself started to click. It had the right presence, it had enough structure to feel system-led, and it felt like something that could live beyond a single logo, which was important because this identity needed to support product tools, icons, interface moments, and future expansion. But even at that stage, the word mark still felt a bit too safe. It was clean, but it didn't feel distinctive enough yet. So instead of redesigning everything from scratch, I made a smaller, smarter move. I kept the word mark controlled and premium, but introduced one more custom detail through the modified X. That made the identity more distinctive without overcomplicating it. It was just enough to move it from clean and functional into something more ownable. From there, the real job was turning it into a system, because if ROEX is going to house multiple tools and product experiences, the identity can't just work as a logo sitting on a white page. It has to support icons, interface cues, product naming and future tools in a way that still feels connected. And that is really what the brand was aiming for, not to make ROEX louder, but to make it more coherent. Not just a better looking mark, but a better performing brand system. So the final direction gives ROEX a stronger central identity, a clearer visual language, and a system that feels much more ready to grow with the business. When the product is strong, the branding doesn't need to shout, it just needs to communicate the right level of quality, structure, and intent. And in this case, that meant moving ROEX from an identity that felt slightly understated into a brand system that feels more premium, modular, and ownable. So from now on in my videos going forward, I'm going to be showing you my whole system, how I use AI to accelerate the brand design system, and show you how you can do it too.